G'day guys, this is Fitzy here and I am signing off. Adios. Dan leaves Ramsay Street after a long build-up of conflict between himself and the Kennedys, mainly the Kennedy family. It's kind of Dan's fault. Everyone blames Dan for it. He stands up for himself, fights back, it gets ugly, and off he goes. With the last scenes, or at least with this time around, for sure, you know, my character is going through a bit of hell. So you've got to get to that place as well as, you know, as well as the fact that, you know, you're leaving as an actor. So it's been really, really difficult, you know. Dan's the nice guy, and I'm so used to having everybody go, hey, there's Dan, and now everyone's telling him to rack off, you know. So that in itself has been really difficult and interesting and kind of uncomfortable and kind of sad and all those things. So, yeah, pretty tumultuous, I would say. The most annoying thing about being married to Libby is she wears the pants, you know. She's the strong arm of the law. I've got to do what I'm told all the time. Myself, probably I wouldn't be quite as easygoing, I think, as Dan. He's also somewhat of a superhero. He's constantly saving people, even when they don't need it. I'm sure he actually gets annoying. It's like, Dan, enough, mate. We don't need your help. But he helps anyway. So kind of doing that stuff, pretty funny, kind of cheesy, but really funny, you know. How did I react when I found out Susan would be carrying Dan's baby? I reacted, I think I laughed. And I thought for a second it was an episode of Jerry Springer. Turns out it wasn't. It's an episode of Neighbours. But, hey, close family.
So anyway, the kids think I might not be allergic to Bob after all. Just his flea collar, which is great. They're running some tests. What's up?
Nothing. I'm leaving the show because I had always planned to, you know, they offered me a 2-year contract here and that was always the plan, really, and I've absolutely loved it, particularly because it's shot in my hometown as well. I loved being home and back in Melbourne for a while. I'd been interstate before this, so it was just time to move on. I was really lucky. I won a green card, and they have a green card lottery in the US, and I won one, so I get to become an instant US citizen. So I thought, you know, fresh start, move on and take advantage of it. The thing for me is, and this is, you know, part of the reason why I'm leaving as well, is I really enjoy variety. So hopefully as sort of diverse a roles as possible, you know, anything. Like the differences are what keep you kind of interested. So I just want to try and mix it up as much as I can rather than get stuck in the same character for too long a period. I'd love to play a psychopath, you know, a serial killer, you know, just to mix it up. I'm always playing good guy, so I'd like to go, you know, to the extremes if I could, you know, and then play the exact opposite. Things that I will miss about the show are, without doubt, the people. You know, I've got to say goodbye to little Blake O'Leary today, who plays Ben, you know, Dan's stepson, and he's such a great little guy, you know. I'm really going to miss him, you know. And Scott Major and Kim and all those guys, Jane Hall. So it's the people the most, and the crew, even having, you know, we spend so much time in front of the camera in these studios with cameramen like Andy and Boz and these guys just looking at us and joking with us all day long, and I'm going to miss that, you know, that banter and that fun, you know. So yeah, the people for sure. Okay guys, see you later. Thank you very much for all your support over the years. It's been fantastic, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye bye.